Please like this video because I'm stuck at home and it's killing me. Help me. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I just want to start off by thanking you guys for all the support for the previous video. It really means a lot to me. Those of you that haven't watched it yet, I'll put a link in the description below just so you can go ahead and watch it after this one. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I was hoping to talk about uni life, so I'm going to talk about my experience with university. I'm also going to kind of give some tips and advice for people that are about to start their first year of uni. You know, what they can expect when they first start, what the process is like with UCAS and all. And yeah, just a general advice on how to get through the 3 or 4 years of like one of the best times of your life, I have to say. To start off, I'm going to be talking about undergrad, so I'm going to talk about the process of it all. During sixth form college times, you get introduced to UCAS by your school. Obviously that you must have gone through that by now. By the time this video is uploaded, you've already picked universities. Some of you may already have your choices by now. If you do, congratulations. If not, don't worry, you still have plenty of time. Normally the results come out in about April time. Those of you that are lucky enough to get an unconditional offer, I salute you even more because I didn't get a chance to, but it's one of the best feelings you can ever have in your life. So you don't get a conditional offer, don't worry. As long as you work hard towards your exams and your essays, you'll be confident that you will get your first choice. I can assure you that. Speaking of my experience, I was unable to get my first choice initially, so I had to do a foundation year. So what a foundation year essentially is kind of like a build-up to start your first year. If you don't do too well in college or sixth form, don't worry, there are plenty of opportunities to be able to start your first year of university. It's not all doom and gloom, it's not forever lost. Talking from my experience again, did my foundation year at London Metropolitan University. I was in the Moorgate campus. That campus is closed, so it was a good 5 years ago. And throughout that year, I just taught the basics. I did a business management extended degree program that would help me to get onto my undergraduate in my next university, which I'll talk about in a bit. That was 1 year worth. I did that, got my results. That was quite an easy platform to step ahead onto undergraduate as a first year. Also, the process with UCAS, if you apply with your school, you will get 5 choices free of charge, of course, so you don't have to pay anything. As far as I'm aware, in my experience, we didn't have to pay anything. You get 5 choices. From there, you get in or not. Do not worry if you don't get at least 2 or 3 of your choices. As long as you get 2, that's okay, because afterwards you would select your first option and you would select your insurance choice. So what the first option is the first university that you want to go to. Your insurance choice would be like a backup. So if you don't make your first choice, your insurance choice will be there on the rebound. So when I finished at London Met, I reapplied onto UCAS. Unfortunately, I had to pay a fee because I was applying by myself. So as far as I remember, the fee for 3 different university places was roughly around £20. That could change. I did this about 5 years ago, but I can't imagine changing it a lot. But my first choice was University of Westminster, and my second choice was University of Hertfordshire. And the reason I chose Westminster first is because I went into an open day at Westminster, specifically the Marylebone campus, where I was going to apply for business economics, and I absolutely fell in love with the campus. The lecturers were so nice, the people that were in the campus were so friendly, showed me where everything was, and I really felt like I was at home. Like, yes, I can spend 3 years of my life here. I think the first tip that I can give you is that when you walk into the campus, feel at home. Think to yourself, this is where I want to be the next 3 or 4 years of my life. This is where I want to study. This is where I want to get my degree from. This is where I want to learn. That should be your priority. Other things aside, learning is obviously the reason why you go to university. Yeah, so when I applied to Westminster and Hertfordshire, I got conditional offers for both of them. I wasn't lucky enough to get unconditional, but nevertheless, conditional is still just as good, I think. And yeah, I just worked towards my foundation course, finished it, managed to get the first, and I gave my results in, whether it was by phone or by email. I told them, look, I've got my results, and they finally accepted me a place for 2016 start. It was super exciting, that feeling that you gained a place so you can literally just enjoy your summer. One of the best feelings you can ever have, trust me. Yeah, so September rolled by, first day, literally one of the nerdiest people ever. Backpacked, 7 different colour highlighters, right? It gets like that bad. Super excited. Get to uni and start this brand new journey. It's quite exhilarating. Got to meet loads and loads of different people, but I only managed to stick with about 3 or 4 people in uni. My close friends. Another advice is that don't walk in and expect to make friends so soon, because at the end of the day you can't please everyone. What you should do is you should pick your friends, firstly how well they study, if they're friendly or not, because once you get the balance right, you'll be getting the 70 pluses easily, especially in first year, which I'll get to in a bit. Is not as daunting as people think it is. So I walk in, everything's as I saw it. It was incredible. I absolutely loved it. I started my modules, just thought it was one of the best 3 years of my life. Another major advice I would give is that it's okay to get the 2-1 in first year, or it's okay to just barely pass in first year, and here's why. In first year, especially for my course, year 1 didn't count towards my final classification when I graduated. So what that means is any result that I get in my first year, 2016-17 period, nothing would count. The one mistake I did was that I was so into studying, I wanted to get the best grade possible, you know, make my parents proud. I would just work in the library, meeting lecturers, work, and I missed my freshers. I missed a lot of social events. When I look back at it now, I do regret it a little bit. I experienced one part of uni life as opposed to experiencing the 6 different elements or 7 different elements that university has to offer. So I think in that sense, be a bit mindful of the different things that are happening. Don't just fixate on your grades and fixate on studying only, because freshers is only for 1 week, and that is actually where you meet the people that you're going to be studying with for almost 3 or 4 years. Sorry, I may have gone off on a tangent. The main thing is that friends come naturally. Do not even force yourself to make friends with certain people, because it won't work. I'm not going to sit here and talk to you guys about how Westminster was perfect. There were some things at Westminster that happened that really annoy me. So I think in that sense, that here I give you guys that advice as well, you know, the bad things that you can expect as well. I think the it's just bad stuff that happened, things that were quite inconvenient. This isn't strictly just for Westminster, but this could happen to universities that you guys go to. I'm not just singling out my university. From what I've experienced, there is a possibility that the lack of synchronization between the module leader and the seminar tutor could be a big issue. I know that was a massive issue for me when I was in my first, second, and third year. The seminar tutor would be the one that would essentially mark your work. The course leader, if he or she is not your seminar tutor, would be the second marker, who then second marks it just to verify if they're accurate, if there's no discrepancies. I guess in that sense it's great, right? But when your seminar tutor is expecting something that your course leader isn't, that's an issue. I would say my big #1 tip is speak to both lecturers. Make sure that you tick the boxes that both lecturers expect from your work. That way then there's less confusion about what to put in. Getting the best of both worlds would be your best option. Visiting office hours has literally saved me like 3 or 4 times, and I cannot emphasize enough how important office hours actually are in your undergrad, especially in second year, third year, because that's where it's essentially make or break for your classification at the end. And yeah, that's all. I guess that's all I have to say. If you guys got any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll try and answer as much as I can. Well, I'm gonna answer as much as I can, because it's not like I'm doing anything. I wish you the best of luck if you apply for first year. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavours. I hope you get the choices you want. I hope you get the places that you want. I hope you find your course fulfilling. I hope you're able to do a lot afterwards in a professional career. Please like and subscribe this video. You may know people that may start university. Share the video with them. Maybe they'll find this video helpful. That's kind of my aim here, is to just help as many people as I can, because I love helping people. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next time in another video. Take care.